Everybody. Lady MK first. Tatiana, how are you? Scrabble, good evening. Undercover Angel, hey hey. Wow, I actually got alerted a lot sooner this time. Got 3 phones now. So, everybody hear me all right? Okay, now I'm live. What the heck? Deanna, hey hey. Make sure. All right. Can't hear me? All right, is that better? Susie, how are you? Holly, how's it going? Let's see, I need to do something here. Doing good, took the day off. I actually took the day off myself. Scrabble. You're always in here. You're one of the first ones in here always, so there is a wrench. Yeah, I went out to drive and the map was gray. And I went online and I sat for like 30 minutes, didn't get a single offer. You revive. Most days I do. Did you see Nova got deactivated? I did. That's ridiculous. I just watched the video right before I came on. Scrabble, no. Susie, can't make myself seem to dash. Yeah, it's... I don't know, I feel like the weather's got something to do with it. Yeah, if you... I know a lot of you follow Nova, but if you don't, I'll probably say it again later in the live, but go show Nova some love if you can. It's yeah, that says something. Somebody with over 21,000 deliveries completed, and if it can happen to any of us at any time, unfortunately. Christina, I'm in Nebraska too. It's pretty dead. I'm making okay money today. Yeah, I didn't even get any shopping orders, shopping offers. Instacart was pretty quiet. Yeah, I can't wait for my trip either. Instacart wasn't bad today. Definitely turning into a multi-apping situation. We need legislation for anything. It's DoorDash. Keeping people's money. I agree. Fortunately, he had Dasher Direct, and well, I'm not a huge fan of the whole dash or direct thing. Apparently, it'll save you if you get deactivated. Nancy, how are you? Good to see you. I've only been doing Uber Eats now, so much better than DoorDash. I've got Uber Eats running when I'm out, but it is so quiet here, at least for me. But I believe that's because I'm second. I get the Uber Eats orders if nobody else is in the area or nobody else wants them. It's because I've got Uber. I'm Uber priority, and then Uber Eats is second. Darlene, Jean, how are you ladies doing? Taking no chances with my money. Exactly. Even those that don't have Dash or Direct, I feel like everything that you earned prior days before you got that contract violation, you should still be, that's your money. You should still be entitled to that. I love Instacart. I love when I get those really nice Instacarts. Yeah, I don't even know what a Moroccan looks like. Get maybe 4 Uber Eats orders a week. Yeah, I don't get very many as well. Customers make it rain on me and tip more after delivery on Uber Eats. Kenneth, how's it going? You know, I actually took an order yesterday. I'm still working on that video. I took an order yesterday. It was $5.50 going like 3.3 miles, and it was pick up in a decent area, and it was a drop off in a decent area, and I'm starting to see, I guess, technically some hidden tips on the orders that are under $6 for now that they can add a tip after, because I just pulled up, I had literally just snapped the picture. It was a Leave It door. I snapped the picture. As soon as I hit complete delivery, I got a text message saying that they added $5, so it ended up going up to $10.50. How do we find out our metrics on Instacart? I believe it's in the ratings. God, if I wasn't streaming on that phone. Deanna, I'll message you and let you know. I can't remember at the moment. I'm almost a diamond on Instacart. Wow. I think when you get diamond, don't you get like very first priority? I delivered to another dasher today, no tip. That is a miserable human. Hopefully that's one dasher that also takes the no tip orders. Scrabble, I've seen a lot of people in the comments that they've been on the wait list on Instacart. David, brother, how's it going? Get out today and tip $10.35 to the waiter. Well, that was very nice. I did an Aldi order and this guy found everything in minutes. That is somebody that shops at that store a lot. Jody, I'm doing well. How are you? They're partnered with Upside and you get more cash back with gas. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed so I can hit the red early tomorrow. Drive safe. Yeah, I've heard. I love the Get Upside app and the Fetch Rewards app. Those are two of my favorite apps. Thanks. I'm 100 for Diamond. You'll hit it, Deanna. I heard what happened to Nova. Yeah, I did. Any of you guys aren't subscribed to Nova, go over, especially watch today's video. He got deactivated on DoorDash for apparently no reason. Over 21,000 deliveries, and just DoorDash said you're done. Which is awesome, but I get cheaper gas with Walmart Plus. Yeah, there's a couple gas stations here. I will double up my rewards. There's a couple Shell gas stations that I get anywhere from like 5 to 7 cents off a gallon, and then I'm able to double that with the Fetch rewards. And to call them and threaten them, they will pay out full amount. Give them hell. Kind of ironic after that massive month he just had. Yeah, it is. I don't like to say anything without all the facts, but just from what Nova's shown, it was completely. I think he had the one contract violation, but that's never been cause for somebody to get deactivated. And he's already verified his identity and all that within the last couple weeks, and everything came back fine. So DoorDash has been scaring me. DoorDash scares me every day, David. But the job market is just as slow. 6 a.m. to midnight, $400. You can do it, man. You can do it. It makes me tired just thinking about it, but you can do it. Argument with DoorDash on ratings is they won't tell you what you went wrong. Yeah, no, I completely agree, Angel. It's like the other day, I all of a sudden just randomly got a 1-star rating. No reason. No thumbs down on anything. Just 1 star for whatever reason. I try to always rate my drivers highly and increase the tip for great service. Well, that's appreciated, Gene. I just finished watching his video. Sad. Yeah. I guess sign up for as many apps as you possibly can. Isn't Nova the one that just did the 6K month? I believe, yeah, I think so. The reason should have to be posted. I agree. If it's anything, and I don't know if it is, but if it's anything like Uber or Lyft, your you get 3 stars or below, you never get matched with that driver again. I don't know if DoorDash is that way. I hope they are. I got a new job 2 weeks ago. I was working at a toxic place and jumped out fast. There's a lot of those places out there. I mean, some places are having a hard time getting good employees, and other places are having a hard time keeping good employees. Bad management. My mom told me she never gives 5 stars because nobody is ever perfect. So I asked her what someone should do that's bring her groceries to get 5 stars. I got that a couple times doing Uber. They told me expect 4 stars because they don't give out 5, but you know what? If you're not going to give me 5 stars, just don't give me any stars. I'd rather not be rated. Well, Gene, customers like you on the apps, we appreciate you. Mark, brother, how's it going? 6K month with Jacob Warren. Oh, okay. How's the gig market in Nebraska? I could be a Cornhusker. I do pretty decent. I know a few other people that do pretty decent. I've met other dashers and that say that it sucks, like on a daily basis. It's all on how you work the apps. Now, if you're Tuesday not good for you today, Mark, I sat for over 30 minutes online, DoorDash, Instacart, nothing, not a single offer. Juggle, you weren't. I'll, I'll, I'll be nice. I'll keep it clean. Yeah, David, if you do Uber or Lyft, come on out to Nebraska, especially Husker football season, home games. I'm ready for those. I do not like being rated. Yes, I'm not a big fan of being rated either. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So if you're not going to give me a good rating, just don't rate me. I would if I was okay with people in my car. All right. For context, David, last football season, I averaged 500 on a 500 each game day in about 9 hours each Sunday or each Saturday. So well over 50 an hour. Still out, have a quick bite at BK and hopefully get some airport runs. Yeah, that kind of money, I don't mind people in my car. Yeah, quick bite at BK. Well, I hope you're getting it your way there. I did BK the other day and their ice cream machine was still down. Dave, what's up? Can you make it Friday already? I'd like to make every day Friday. I dashed near Michigan State and didn't do so hot. Okay, random fact. Here, Memorial Stadium, which is what you guys see at the end of my videos, on a football Saturday, that that stadium becomes the third largest city in Nebraska, which is bad. I mean, it's great. It's great for the wallet, but my husband just said you were watching the gig workers again. You don't need a Grubhub order. Well, Gene, if you might still want a Grubhub order and maybe order a Snickers. Um, Snickers, actually. A Snickers bar sounds really good. Trying their new spicy chicken would be full price. That would be a no. They had their version of a patty melt a while back. I don't know if they still have it at Burger King, but that was actually pretty good. I actually told that last McDonald's I went in to order a large. Fake machine is down. Oh, like your milkshake. Fried chicken is the best thing to eat. Man, you guys are making me hungry. I'm gonna go big or stay home kind of gal. I could appreciate that. They still have the melt here, very popular. I actually really liked it, and you can get a deal with it on their app. Been waiting all week to ask for a wrench. All right, because you were nice and apparently very patient. There you go. I've given out my 2 wrenches for the night. At the rate I'm going, everybody's gonna have a wrench in like the next 2 months. Is that your father in the picture in that picture? No, that's not my dad. Susie, I don't hate you. What? Did I? Well, okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? Historical dad, I'm guessing. Not far off on the dad part, though. We'll say founding father. All right. That means nobody gets one next week. Oh, that would be my great 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 grandfather in my head. No, that's Thomas Jefferson. I don't hate any of you. Scrabble, you are correct. I have a wrench already in my cupboard. I'm gonna go with that's for protection. Drop off in Boston, 43, gave me an extra 20. Not the best, not the worst. Had some traffic from accident. Oh. That is one thing about Nebraska is there's no tolls. It's hard enough to get people to drive through the state. All right, you're on down. Susie, I can giveth and I can taketh away. I'm kidding, but I can. Squirrel. Abstract. You're not late. I've only been on for like 25 minutes. I'm 29, feel so old. Really? I've got gray. I've had gray hair here long before I was 29. Oh, I'd love to be 29 again. I'm 33. I feel old. Talk to me when you're pushing 50. Violet, how are you? 9:30 p.m. here. So you are on East Coast. Jimmy, don't say that. I'm almost 33. Technically, I'm still closer to 36 than I am to 37, but that's only for about another month. I'm related to Robert E. Lee. Nice. Violet, hopefully you're taking it easy as you're unpacking. You've been wise since 29. Well, I've been sarcastic since I was born, but yes. 29 is super young, so is 35. Appreciate it, Mark. Drive safe, brother. I wish to be 36 or 37 again. I'll be 46 in September. 46 is the new 36. Yeah, we're just going to take 10 years off of everybody. I know I missed a comment. Please, I'm 66. I would be dangerous if I was 29 again. Definitely don't look it. I can see profile pictures, so. Melissa, good to see you. Oh, you're at China Mart? Hopefully it's a good order. Walmart's replacing the parking lot of yesterday. Ugh, even more chaos than normal. My mother said the ability to use sarcasm effectively was a sign of intelligence. Yes. I like your mom. I'll be 48. Oh, I'm gonna have to start looking at my analytics. I didn't realize how many people in here. I'm like right in the middle of my. Well, thank you, Holly. I wouldn't change my age. I love who I am and my kids. Yeah, I wouldn't change my age either. If I could go back 10 years, I'd probably smack myself, though. Time goes too fast. I was 23 until I blinked. Yeah, but then the older you get, the more stories you have, the better stories you have, the funnier stories you have. 19 for too many miles, but it's going in the direction I want to go. I'll take orders that I normally wouldn't take if I'm going to a different area of town or if I need to go to a different area of town. 43 on Thursday. Well, happy early birthday. I'm right at the edge of Virgo. I'm a Capricorn. 20th for me. Scrabble, 20th of this month? Jane, I'm in stage 4. Wow. You are one resilient woman. Much respect. September. Oh, September 20th. Okay. My mom says it's the end of September. I wouldn't change my wisdom for youth. Susie, did you just change your name? Also a Capricorn. We're strong-willed and stubborn, that's for sure, Gene. This is my name on Twitch. Okay. Charlie, I forgot this was live for a second. It's like, wait, this video almost over. Nope. Nope, we're going for another hour and a half. And I upgraded my phone today. Well, one of my phones. So I'll be able to start doing, at some point in the next week or two, we'll be doing a live ride along. Different day, but have a great night, Melissa. Paulo, how's it going? Had my stroke in 2013, so I had 35 years of able-bodied stories, and I have 10 years of disappointing stories of how I realized how often wheelchairs are ignored. You got Will's, the way I look at it, on one hand, just run their feet over. They should have paid more attention, but no, I do know what you mean. My husband says I'm always scheming. I call it advanced planning. Yes. Scheming is what we do off the cuff. Otherwise, it's advanced planning. What do you like to do for fun besides work? Sleep. No. I need to actually force myself to take an actual day off and just do something fun. I like I like to go hiking. Not so much of that in Nebraska. Um, Ironically, as much as I drive, I still love to drive. Magnet fishing's fun. I do play some video games. It's been a little while, but I do. Um, I think he likes running over people's feet. You know, my only complaint when it comes to doing these shopping orders, people walk into the store and the rules of the road do not exist. Let's go down the left side of the aisle. Let's go down the middle. Let's go. So, Susie, or your Xbox, PlayStation, PC? PC. I've got Xbox. I'm a Dead by Daylight nerd. I have not played that actually. When he said that, I thought of what a. Oh, what color the letter 7 smells like? Actually, that should be a t shirt. We are an Xbox household. My annoyance with other people in there are the ones who are down the center of the aisle and stop. Yes, and then you stop and you stare at them, which I generally just stare at them until they notice or move. And I don't know, it's just more polite for me not to open my mouth. I'm a diehard Apple user. I'm the same way, Gene. Xbox for the game console, otherwise I got iPhone, iPad. What is in your coffee? Voodoo Ranger IPA. The same people that stop at a yield sign and yield at a stop sign. No, those are the same ones that'll stop in the middle of a roundabout to let somebody else in. I get deer in the headlights in big stores. I don't go shopping. I like to. I think that's one reason I do so many shopping orders, because I like to get in, get my stuff, and get out as quickly as possible. People that can't figure out a four-way stop have no chance at a roundabout. You're not wrong. I took a Casey's order the other day, and I'm driving to the restaurant. I'm coming through a neighborhood, and this pickup's coming through, and I stop at the stop. I stop at the intersection. There's no stop signs either way, no yield signs, nothing. And he comes up to the intersection, stops, waves me on. I'm like, wow. Uh, he gave me the right of way. Around here, I don't just take the right of way because 99% of people don't know what that is. And he pulled in behind me at the gas station, and it's like, oh, appreciate you giving me the right of way. Didn't know anybody knew what that was anymore. He laughed. He's like, no, they don't. Um, or put their nose halfway into the road coming out of the parking lot. Yeah, they'll stop halfway into the intersection just to see if traffic's coming. Ever gotten into a wave war with somebody at an intersection? Yes, I have. And I've won every single time. Because those are the same ones that I'm pulling up to an intersection and they've got the right of way and they're trying to like get me to go. I'm like, no, you go. They're like, no, no, no. Like at that point, I'll just throw my hands up on the dash and look at them. It's like I'm not moving until you move. So if you want to sit here all day, we can sit here all day. People like this are why student. Susie, there's so many more vehicles out on the road with those stickers. I know I'm not the only one that's noticed that. There's been such an increase of people driving with those student driver stickers. It's like you are not a student driver. You're driving by yourself. You suck at driving. Got my first false contract violation. Astrid, I'm sorry that happened. But I'm glad it's gone now. Yes, people too old to be students. John, what's up, man? Just got home. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. I had one who was driving by herself, didn't go the speed limit, doesn't know what a blinker is, rolled through stop signs. I know lately I feel like every vehicle made in the last 4 years, they just didn't come with blinkers. I enjoy your videos. You're entertaining and have a good attitude. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having a good week so far. The student driver and 18-wheeler, get out of the way. Oh, yeah. My beer is sure going to taste good now. Well, cheers. Oh, what do we? I live in Boston. Rules of the road are considered suggestions. I can't wait to get to Boston. I really can't. We don't have vehicle inspections here, so blinkers are optional. Yeah, we just have idiots. I did see a dude using hand signals out of his window. I respect that. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't see that too often. I don't even see that on motorcycles too often. No, not gonna be a mule. So here's a caffeinated cheers. I can go cheers to that too, Violet. So yeah, there's quite a few of you that just hopped in. If you aren't following Nova Dasher, go check out his latest video. Show him some love. He got deactivated. 21,000 deliveries, and they just axed him. So if you're not following him, he's a laid back guy, hardworking. Go show him some love. I really want to deliver to the person that gave me the false contract violation. Only if you record it. Whiskey's good. Michelle, good to see you. I just recently started watching Nova. He's the last person I think would get deactivated. I don't know. I feel like he's more laid back than I am. So sad that DoorDash depends on us in Kansas for no reason. Yeah, I live in an at will state, so it's kind of that way with every job in Nebraska. Michigan is at will too. No, no, no. No, Nova's a humble guy. This is positive, guys. I enjoy your humor and Nova's positivity. Yeah, I hope he gets back on DoorDash. See, I feel like I missed somebody's comment. I did, Michelle. I am doing good. I went and upgraded my phone today, so we'll be doing a live ride along probably within the next 2 weeks. Today was like 95 and humid. Plus, I gotta move my mount on my windshield. Did that just glitch? And timeout. Yes, that person is in timeout. I've already used the ban hammer on one person this week. Scrabble, yes, it's okay. My finger was itching. Yes, that person, feel free to. She was definitely having a bad night. That person has a bad night every Tuesday night. There's been, yes. July plans. I was curious about where you want to go, what states. So for July, I'm staying west. Um, Nebraska, obviously. South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California, Utah, Nevada, Colorado, possibly Arizona. I really need to start laying out a game plan for that. But I will be vlogging the whole journey, including when I go up hiking and go to the ocean and all of that. How long do you plan on staying in each new place that you visit? Probably just a day. I'm gonna spend I'm gonna spend most of my time out in Washington. I got family to see. I got a couple family members that I need to see. Just because you get family that you only get to see like once a year, and getting up there in age. So if you ever want to go east, I'm in Northeast Ohio. I am working on another one to go east, Violet. I want to hit. I want to hit everything east. I've never been east of the Mississippi. A lot of states to cover. How many days are you planning? Probably leave around the 10th of July and be back around the 7th of August. So basically about 30 days. Do you think DoorDash deactivates drivers with YouTube channels? Uh, it seems to be that way. I know a couple people in my market that got deactivated that don't have a YouTube channel, but I think that is if that's the case and they're actually targeting drivers that have a YouTube channel instead of, I mean, they could do a 180 and actually work with these people that have channels that do DoorDash and figure out ways to actually make the app better. Because every time you deactivate a DoorDash driver that's got a YouTube channel, they're going to come to YouTube and talk about it. That's really not beneficial to DoorDash. As a customer, DoorDash is expensive. They aren't king here in Boston. Well, that's good. Scrabble, you're in South Carolina, right? DoorDash keeps shooting themselves in the foot when they should be in damage control. I will say my biggest complaint with DoorDash, and if somebody at DoorDash sees this, cool. Um, Georgia, that's right. I don't know why I was thinking South Carolina. Um, the amount of money that they waste on advertising is at this point, everybody with a pulse has basically heard of DoorDash. There is no reason to keep spending billions of dollars a year on ads unless they're doing something new. $15 on a train, Michelle. That sounds fun. I have never been on a train. Well, no, I take that back. I've been on a train like as a kid, but that and referral bonuses. Yes, I mean they do. DoorDash does everything they can to make money and to keep as much money as they can, but increase fees to restaurants, increase fees to customers, decrease to drivers, and your drivers are your, in a sense, your drivers are your biggest billboards because you have drivers everywhere and you have them, you get asked, we've all been asked, what's it like doing DoorDash? Do you enjoy doing DoorDash? Like there aren't enough drivers already. You know, I think Scrabble, I think that's one thing that I have noticed. Well, I guess with the exception of today, um, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, with drivers getting deactivated, I feel like there's a number of drivers in my market that have gotten deactivated because I've been getting a lot better offers the last couple weeks. Come to Tennessee. I want to come to Tennessee. They shifted ads too. They advertise groceries hard, but not so much fast food. Well, the thing is, you know, they advertise everywhere. Snapchat. I saw one pop up on Twitter today. It's like DoorDash, we get it. I mean, think about it this way: DoorDash is so popular and so well known. You go in to pick up an Uber Eats order or a Grubhub order. Oh, are you here for a DoorDash order? That's what you get. DoorDash advertising is so fake. It is. I can't. I gotta laugh at it. Half the drivers won't last anyways. Only the true workers will make it. Patience in the process. And I can tell you that it works because I went through the same process and the same issues. No, like 6 years ago when I was doing Uber. Money was great. Then a bunch of drivers came in. Money was rough for a little while, and then you battle through. You adapt for a little bit. Drivers quit. It ebbs and flows. There's good times. There's bad times. With school out, we got flooded, but the new kids cracked me up. I've seen some of the new kids dashing in here my city, and oh, I'll be nice. Wish they would make this app more safe and stable. Yeah. One girl was in front of Papa John's complaining on speakerphone with support about not making 20 an hour like they promised. They were the fastest swimmers. I don't think I like the pay by hour thing. It's $15.50 there, $13.50 here, but I'm not a fan. Apollo though. Okay, next time you see peak pay, check out the peak pay on earn by time, or no, on earn by order, and then go check it on earn by time. I've got screenshots. They've doubled it up. They'll double up the peak pay on earn by time because they had $2 peak pay one day last week, and Scrabble. Are we Scrabble and Susie? Are we tag teaming somebody? But yeah, Apollo. Yeah, last week $2 peak pay. So I just happened to see. I happened to click on earn by time, and it showed $4 peak pay instead of $13.50 an hour. It's what it normally is. It was up to $17.50. Dakota is at my house tonight. Or exercising. Alright. Flex it, Susie. Sorry. Not sorry. Was on earned by time today. Got one request, 17 miles, and the next one was. Wow. And you can only do one decline an hour. Sorry for the bad air quality from Canada. You're just trying to smoke us out, that's all. Yeah, that we got hit with the smoke hard last week. Well, yeah, I think it was last week. I went in to do a shopping order and I came back out and thought I entered the Twilight Zone. Or I died and gone to heaven. So they're like the Mario sisters. Yes, David, they are. Actually used EBT yesterday, the first time in a while. Oh, earned by time. Yeah. No. I did an order yesterday that I'm standing in line for what felt like forever. And I'm watching this guy. His grocery bill totaled $560. Average looking dude. Like, that guy's got a good paying job. Then he pulled out his EBT card. It's like, okay, maybe not. Two cartfuls of groceries. Does anything happen if you decline more than one an hour? It automatically ends your dash. Dory, how are you? Away from Boston for about 20 years. Ooh, Scrabble, ouch. Yeah, I think if you decline more than one in an hour, it automatically ends your dash, and I think you have to wait an hour before you can get back on. No worries, Tori. I'm gonna do a live ride along sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm not sure what day yet. I want to visit Boston someday. So do I, David. I just woke up. Oh Lord, Tori, I am sorry that you had to wake up to this face. I'm hoping you had coffee first. Oh yeah, Scrabble. Yeah, you got a good point. Oh, having a good time tonight. How about yourself? I'm having fun. You guys are my you guys are my friends. You're my social interaction time. So if anyone had problems with Dash now, keep saying I have to schedule and no top Dash this month. I know the app was having issues last night into today, so I'm not sure. You should never have to decline the same order. I completely agree with that. The fact that they will send you the same order that you just declined and then stack it with something uglier. Usually a lot of miles on EBT for me. Yeah, the few times I've done it, it was either long miles, no tips, or sorry, no long miles, low tips, or short miles and no tips. High miles and no tips, you go straight to invite time queue. I kind of feel like it does, at least here. Honestly, yeah. I always check to see how far a store or restaurant is from my house. You know, and in some cases, Gene, like here, I took an order yesterday from one Jersey Mike's, drove right past another Jersey Mike's to deliver to the customer. Miles to money, it was still all right, but that order had to have been sitting there a while. I think AR is kind of important. I've seen it's probably for abstract. I think it's probably market dependent and time of day. Have a lot of local places here. Oh, that definitely makes it nice then. One of a kind places. Scrabble, that's probably one thing that makes being a top dasher worth it. Keeping it above 70 is I can still get some of those diamond orders. Um, Small town of 5K. Wow. I could not. I My town's like almost 300,000, and it's still. I could not imagine dashing in a town of 5,000 people. I see the same people multiple times a day here. Would you use bots? No, I wouldn't. I'm also stubborn, so 90% of my deliveries are to regulars. I've been delivering quite a few times to regulars lately. Daily. It's tempting to use bots with Instacart. With Instacart, I'm not sure what their terms of service are on it. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are using bots. Stubborn is my middle name. I'm thinking about changing my middle name to Stubborn. My market only serves about 80K between 3 towns. Wow. Have a good night, Violet. Heard that if you get the same people, it's because they rated you 5 stars. I really hope that. I feel like that's the case, Tori. Oh, for sure. Regulars are the best. Night, Tori. David, I refuse to use GPS. I'm pretty sure at some point on the road trip I'll have to, but if you change your middle name to Stubborn, then I'll change mine to Shameless. Oh, my bad, Tori. I'm glad you're not leaving. Um, I'm looking at John's name and putting Shameless in there. Um, instead of Shameless, you could put Shaming. John shaming who? Both saying night to Violet. Okay. I see the same. I see the merchant, the name, and I know. My regular orders online, and so her name shows up as guest, and she always has 20 bottles of wine at least. Wow, wow. 20 bottles of wine. I'm hoping this is like a monthly customer. And then that's a bit. Big cities like Lincoln would scare the crap out of me. Oh no, Lincoln's really not bad. It depends. So the north side of town, it's easier to get around. It's quicker to get around. South end of town, the tips are better. So, Gary, how are you? She says she doesn't drink wine. Somebody who says, somebody who orders 20 bottles of wine and says they don't drink. They're in denial. I'm not talking about the river either. Lansing scares me. How big is Lansing? For her friends and their gatherings. Okay. I would just nod and smile as well. Tori, would you deliver alcohol if you had it in your market? 329,000. That's that's bigger than Lincoln. What phone did you upgrade to? I upgraded from the iPhone 11 to the 14. Yeah, from the 11 to the 14. Did you see you're almost at 2K? I did. I'm continually wrapping my head around this whole thing every day. I mean, it's a bigger market for them. Oh, loading zones. It's free parking. You're technically loading something. Of course I did. I look at it every second. Um, I don't. I don't really often pay attention to my analytics or that. It's just I keep. You guys keep watching, and I'm. I'm. I'm blessed. I think I can't remember who, but somebody left a comment in a video the other day that said that I am too self-critical. Is that the words they used? That is true. They're right. I am. I got the 14 plus. Is that the? I think that's the one with the bigger screen. I just went with the 6.1. I visited Baltimore once and never again. I want to go through Baltimore quickly and visit historical places quickly. I would imagine Baltimore's a free for all. Uh, you're just here to have fun and give knowledge, and the rest will come. Exactly. And you did. What did I do before DoorDash? Uber, Lyft. I've been doing gig work for 7 years, basically full time. City is pretty, but it's definitely too peoply. Yes, I take me to the mountains. I love the mountains. Yes, I did. I worked at Papa John's before I did any gig work. Um, yeah, I need to, and I gotta get better at thumbnails. That's something else I gotta work on. Thank you, Gene. Lyft rides are awful. Yeah, for a while here, Lyft was busier than Uber, and then Uber was busier than Lyft, and I don't know what's busier now. Get more stored beef from other workers. No, I haven't had any issues lately. I've been wanting to do long form videos, but I get bored easily. Tori, I don't. I record most of my pickups and drop offs, but I just try to remember, once an hour. I need to be near the ocean. Yes, I'm going to the ocean when I get out there. Lyft and Uber in KC. That's got to be pretty decent between football, baseball, all the concerts and different events going on. If you do Uber or got an emergency. Oh no, Carrie, I hope everything's okay. Yes, so calming. David. You need to see Gloucester and Rockport if you come here. I like to spend a whole week in Boston because I already know I could spend a whole day at the Sam Adams Brewery. What's life like in Nebraska? Is it as dull as people say? Well, for a while, our slogan was Nebraska, it's not for everyone. Nah, there's corn as far as the eye can see. It's it's honestly not too bad. Cost of living's good. Um, I think if you take Lincoln and Omaha and Bellevue, which is basically Omaha, if you take those three cities, it's like 90% of the population of the state. I like the big ones too. What are we talking about? No, screens, I know. If I need a ride, it's Uber Comfort. Nebraska born and raised? No. Been here 20 years. But born and raised out in Washington State. Moved here when I was 16. Oh, I love visiting the microbreweries. Abstract, yes. Um, I had a customer that I've delivered to a few times that told me that they stopped using DoorDash for their food, only used it for their grocery because apparently it was cheaper. But stopped ordering food from restaurants and switched to Uber Eats because DoorDash drivers in my town couldn't find their house. They would always leave it at their neighbor's house. So customer service is huge, and it can make for bigger tips. Revere, Massachusetts. West Coaster. Pacific Northwest. Living cost here is 2 to 3K. Is that a lot for Nebraska? Um, uh, is that just like for rent, or is that for like all your bills? Because honestly, I feel like if I didn't do anything, well, basically kind of like I do now, except if I didn't do YouTube, um, not including car and food. Um, oh man, yeah, Rich. No, you can find an apartment here for middle to low end, probably like 800 a month. Um, just about what I pay for rent. No, you could do. I think 2 grand would cover. Have a good night, John. Um, Appreciate you stopping in. Oh yeah, Rich. I think my rent, all of my bills, not counting food, is under 2 grand a month. I think I worked it out for living expenses, cell phone, car insurance, car payment. Yeah, it's Paulette. When did you? How long you been in here? Did you sneak in? Tori, I need to get my bills down. I don't know. Do you order DoorDash yourself? No. I'll. I usually just if I actually eat out somewhere, I usually pick it up on my way home. Hope you're having a good night, Paulette. No, Tori, as far as getting the bills down, I watch YouTube. You got nothing to apologize for. Just happy to see you. I appreciate all of you that take time out of your day just to stop in and say hey. Now, YouTube's got, they've actually got a huge selection of free movies that you can watch. Back with ice cream? Okay, what kind of ice cream? Any pets? No pets. Someday. Someday, maybe. I use it to just send food to my grandma. Here's a little money saving hack if you guys use the apps. If you order like Taco Bell, any of those restaurants that you ever pick orders up from that say order requested by the merchant, the customer used the restaurant's app. So you're still using DoorDash to get it delivered. Because sometimes those restaurants offer free delivery. That sounds really good. I'm gonna have to give that a try. I watch you pretty much daily. Well, now you're just flattering me. Grubhub just gave me 25. Uber Eats has been sending me an email for $25 off or whatever for a free meal. I need carpal tunnel surgery and I don't know how long I will need off. Any ideas of how to go back earlier on carrying stuff? Oh. That. Do you guys have any ideas on that? I mean, is it going to be on both hands? Or just one at a time? You're an Olathe Kansas. I'm on the wait list for Instacart. Paulette, I didn't realize you were so close. You just about are my neighbor. Left only. Oh, this is. Ouch. If it's like grocery orders, I'd probably get one of those little wagons. And try to one hand it. Hopefully, God, I hope you're right handed. I'm left handed. That would totally mess me up. Wait, they continuously check the driving record. I just got an email from Checker. What, for DoorDash? because Checker, I'm pretty sure all the gig apps use Checker. Grubhub. Oh, we got a lot of left hand. I'm right-handed, thank God. Hey, there's a positive. All us lefties were in our right minds. How's the Chrysler holding up? You ever think about what kind of car you'll get next? Next one gonna get's probably gonna be like a Toyota. I mean, the Chrysler is holding up good. I mean, knock on wood. Um, I've got a lot of got a lot of miles on the Chrysler. Yeah. What made you move out to Nebraska? Parents. When you're 16, you don't have much of a choice where you move to. And now one of them's back there. I'm blessed to be ambidextrous. I'm ambidextrous when it comes to certain things, and it's usually just giving people the bird. They still haven't fixed your car from the accident? Good God. Drove my teachers nuts, though. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, I know some of your minds were going somewhere else with that. The bird is the word. Yes. When I do my live ride along, that's going to be interesting. Bomb City, how's it going? You're left-handed with a right mind. I'm right-handed and I'm a blonde, so I'm just... No, you're not. Hey, we all make mistakes. Heard you say your expenses are under $2,000. My rent alone is $2,800. Oh, there's plenty of places to move to in Nebraska. You watch any other dashers like Nova? I'm a big fan of Nova. Very humble guy, very down to earth. Just glad I can still drive. Yeah, I saw Nugs is in St. Louis with Pedro. Stormy, yeah, I saw that. Hopefully they get it worked out. Michelle, appreciate you stopping in. Have a great night. You're not the only one, David. Yeah, now it's in my head. Oh my god. I've got enough in my head. So I think whenever we hit, wanting to watch that Family Guy episode. That's what I have in my head right now, Tori. Oh my god. Have you felt the summer slowdown yet? And no, I haven't. I'm dead. Today was dead, but Tuesdays usually are. So I haven't seen on your. I haven't seen much of a slowdown yet, with the exception of today. On your merch shop, did you do print on demand? Yes. Yes, Bomb City. Did print on demand with. I don't know why I can never remember. It's either Printify or Printful. First of the month can be rough because the rent is due. Yes. At least everybody's heard that the bird is the word. Abstract, I completely agree. You guys are absolutely incredible. Making $100 before dark is good for me. As long as you're still making what you need to make. David. We're going to the Christmas Carol now. If you get the t-shirt, I will tell you either get a size smaller than your norm or enjoy the roommate feeling. Yes. Just one reason I'm giving that t-shirt away. Probably. Probably. Dang it, David. Um, so yeah, at some point I'm giving this shirt away. It might be at 2,000 subscribers. Who is Scrooge McDuck in this? Tony Shu. Oh, that's the DuckTales version. I still do Amazon Flex, but people keep using bots. It's still 110 for 4 hours. Oh. Charlie, you're always saying that we keep you motivated, but you keep me motivated. I've had some days where I don't get that feeling. I appreciate that, Dave. Appreciate to be appreciated. If I said that right. Sorry, I bumped the camera. I definitely have days where I'm not feeling it, and ironically, one of you always seems to make a comment along those lines, and I'm like, okay, I got the motivation I need. I appreciate it, Stormy. So let me grab this real quick. We got like 10 minutes left. So at some point, either 2,000 subscribers or 2,500 or just some random point. Thank you for blocking me. Still your biggest fan. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Mario and Luigi. Do you feel that when your acceptance rate is 80 or higher, you at the beginning of the month I do, and then yesterday I accepted every other order, and so it went from 80 to 73. But depends on the day. Oh, Tori. Or get that phone plugged in. We keep each other motivated and accountable. Yes, we do. That's what it's all about for me. I put the videos out. People watch them. They don't watch them. Somebody put up a poll the other day about people that just post videos for clicks. And I mean, if you post a video, I'm sure you're at some point hoping that somebody watches it. But I do it so I can actually talk to you guys. In return for another 7 minutes. Well, welcome back. We'll make it. Hey, that's about what we got left. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, chat much on other YouTube channels. Well, I always like seeing your comments, Susie. I try to support positive, cheerful YouTubers. Thank you, Gene. How much money do you get from YouTube? Little, lots, or lots? I haven't been monetized that long. Next time you give out a wrench, I'll take one. Abstract, remind me next week. So I ordered the wrong size. I need a size medium. I thought I needed a large, but I don't. So at some point, we're giving this shirt away. It's a size large. Water the Devil's Ivy. I think I did the other day. I did on Sunday. Oh, thank you, Gene. Abstract, I'll take it. The wrench or the shirt? The logo on that shirt would be a cool tattoo. Well, the snake is already tattooed, so might be a Hangout for me. Nope, I am hanging out at home. I'm a short dude, so I'd be swimming in that shirt, though. I didn't know what they were talking about. I thought they meant something else. Oh, Stormy. Oh yeah, no, that's Devil's Ivy. You're thinking Devil's Lettuce. I got it though. Tattoo's phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah, that was last week. Last week you all saw Bone Charlie. Scrabble, you're itching for something, aren't you? Whatever, where did he relocate to? I admit nothing. Whatever happened to Ron Swanson? Yeah, I still got him. I gotta adjust. I gotta adjust everything. Nope, Scrabble, I got you. I got you. I was waiting to see if that poster showed up. I love that you put the memes and bits in your videos. Those are a great touch. I appreciate that, Stormy. Yeah, I like to include those, especially like the That's What She Said. Um, the office ones, yes. There's long waits, or food's not ready. They want me to contact the customer because they're trying to compete with McDonald's and their ice cream machine's broke. I like the what did you say? I got that clip. I'm trying to find out what movie that's from. Because there's a few clips that I've used that I took from longer clips or longer videos. There's a whole. I missed the toilet flush. The toilet flush will be back. My favorite is always going dark. There's gonna be plenty of that when I drop the first actual dashing in the dark, which I'm working on. It's almost done. That was actually really fun to do. I absolutely love hearing Owen Wilson say "Wow." Melissa, if you honestly, if you go to you, well, you're on YouTube, so he says "Wow" in every movie he's been in. A little known fact. I think it's homage to a friend of his or somebody that he knew, but he says wow in every movie. And I only found that out because there's a whole video on here on YouTube of him saying wow every time he said wow in every movie that he's been in. It's a lot of wows. I know, right? Wow. I love the Ron Swanson meme. Which one? I like the people watching one. Has to do a smolder and stare. Yeah. Oh, the laugh. Yes. You get nothing. Can't go wrong with Gene Wilder. Alrighty, guys. It is just after 10. I'm gonna hop off and get some video. Finish editing some videos. So you guys have something to watch tomorrow. And I will be getting some new. I think of you getting nothing every time. I wish that you could change the decline button to that. I want the decline button to say you get nothing. That would be great. All right, guys. You guys all have a good night, and we'll see you in the comments tomorrow. We'll see you next Tuesday.